you'd like to sort of find a space, and we're going to do some standing work for the hips and for the pelvis for postnatal mums, and also this exercise can be done by anybody actually. But what I want you to just think about is the hip and pelvic area. So first of all, let's just warm up the pelvic area. So pop your hands on your hips for me, and I'd like you to circle the hips, and I'd like you to do a nice big circle just to sort of check in with your hips and see how you're feeling today. That's it. So let's just take that round the other way. So as you're pushing around the hip circle, just sort of check in with your hips and just seeing how they feel, and your lower back. That's it. So last circle here, and just come into the middle. And then from here, just tip and tuck your pelvis. So big movement, small movement, whatever seems to suit you. Just see how that feels. You might feel a little bit tight in your lower back. You might not. Okay, so let's just go from side to side then with this. So we'll be doing movements a little bit like this when we come to do the standing work. That's it. So last time that you push your hips across. So let's just let the hands slide down the thighs here and lengthen and round the back. Now, if having your hands on your knees is not sort of working for you today, there's nothing stopping you popping your hands on the back of a chair and doing the same thing. So you've got your hands on the back of a chair and you tuck and tip your pelvis. So hands on your thighs, lengthen your back, draw the shoulder blades down your back, tuck your bottom underneath you, and just pay attention to the lumbar spine, and then release that tailbone and lengthen. And again, round up through the back and lengthen. So just do one more of those for me, nice and slow. That's it. And then just come up to standing for me. Well done. So let's just ripple through the arms. Nice big sweeps. Nice big sweeps. So that bring the back of the hands together. Turn the palms up and pull the arms back. So getting a nice bit of shoulder movement. So move that and change that position. So take it up and bring it back down again. That's it. So push the back away. Lift the chest, open the shoulder blades, lift the chest, bring those hands down. That's it. So let's do a nice big sweep of a circle this time. That's it. So nice big sweep. So again, open the back, lift the chest, and try and get a different hand to come on top each time you circle. That's it. So one more of those for me. And then just come to standing. So just sort of check out and see how you're feeling. Okay, so what we're going to do, standing on one foot, and then we're going to change the movement over to the other side. So I'll just quickly run through it, and then we'll do it together. So we're going to knee lift, and then we're going to hip hitch, then we're going to heel kick, then we're going to knee lift, heel kick, then we're going to open the door, and then we're going to circle the knee on the floor one way and then back round the other way. So what I'd like you to do first of all then for me is, if you grab the back of a chair or a pole, or even just take yourself to stand by a wall. Now, it is a balance exercise, but what I want you to do and work on is the movement through the hip while standing for a long period of time on one leg. And the reason for standing on the leg is you get an isometric contraction of the muscles, and those muscles will engage into place and they will help to strengthen up the standing leg area, your glute muscle, your lower back. So this whole area will become a lot more stable because we're holding it for a period of time whilst we're moving the other leg. And if you do it without holding a chair or a pole or something, great, but then you've got the balance challenge coming in as well. And a balance is good, but I want to focus on the movement and the standing of the legs. So I'm going to use a pole. So you're going to stand on your leg nearest the pole, the chair or the wall, and you're going to use your other leg. So when we bring the knee up, with the standing leg, if you've locked the knee out, I want you to let go of the knee. So just to unlock the knees, let's see what that feels like. Grip your knees for me and then let go. So grip your knees and let go. So one more time, grip your knees. So when you let go of your knees, those are active knees because your muscles are having to actively support the knee joint, and in time that will help to strengthen up your knee joint as well. So it all plays a part in the whole thing. Okay, so as you're standing up then, shoulder blades back and down, holding the back of your chair, your pole, the wall, and we're going to knee lift. So you're going to lift that knee up. So as you knee lift, it might be that you just want to tap the foot in front, but see if you can lift that knee up, because actually we've got hold of the wall or a chair or our pole. So bringing the knee up no higher than your hip. So last knee lift. Then we're going to hip hitch. So if you bring your shin parallel with the floor and lift the hip up and drop the hip. So as you do this, you're lifting it above horizontal and dropping it below horizontal. Active standing leg. That's it. So I'm going to do 2 more of those. You may find that your hip's already aching, so if it is, do walk it out. Then we're going to heel kick. So push the heel back. Now feel your gluteal muscles, your glute muscles, your bottom muscles, really contracting. And as you push the heel back, feel the energy through the leg as you press the heel into the floor. So as you lengthen that leg, lengthen, and 1 more of those now. So full range of movement, knee lift and heel kick. So active standing leg if you've locked it out. So try and stand up nice and tall. So knee lift, heel kick. You've got 2 more of those. That's it. And last one. So we're going to open the door now. So toes on the floor, open the door. If you can, lift that leg a little bit higher and a little bit higher. So still active standing leg. It's really quite easy to lock out. That's it. So last one. And then bring the knee pointing towards the floor and circle that knee first one way and change direction. That's it. Active standing leg and rest that there. Well done. Whoa! Give that standing leg a good old rub. That's it. Good rub, good rub, good rub. Perfect. So let's do the same thing on the other side. So as we're doing this then, lift the toes up, spread them out. So make sure that your standing leg is next to your pole, your chair, your wall, whatever you're holding on to. So think about standing up. Active knees. So if you lock your knees out and then let go, and then we're going to do that knee lift again. So as you knee lift here, thinking about keeping that active standing leg, thinking about keeping your chest and your shoulders up above your hips. So last knee lift here. Then we're going to go to a hip hitch. So hitch up and drop that hip. That's it. So got that great movement through the pelvis, pulling, contracting, extending the muscles. That's it. So last hip hitch here. So now we're going to heel kick. So kick that heel back. Now if you want to add a little bit to this, you could turn the toes out, which would give you even more gluteal engagement as you do this. So we've got 1 more. So knee lift and heel kick. So try and keep your body upright. Try and keep the gap between your ribs and hips the same as you do this. I'll just turn side on for you for the last couple. So ribs and hips the same distance. And last one. That's it. So then we're going to open the door. So lift that knee up to wherever's good for you. So opening up through the pelvis, through the hips. So this is really good for everybody to do. So next one's our last one. And then we're going to circle the knee on the floor. So circle it one way. That's it. Nice and tall. And change direction. Perfect. Well done. Standing up nice and tall and rest it there. Excellent. So there we go. I'm just going to pop my pole down here. So there we go. Working through the hips. Now then, I just want you to see how they feel. So circle the hips. How do they feel? That's it. Oh, yeah. So nice big circle. Change direction. How does that feel going back round the other way? And then let's just go forwards and backwards. So you can make the movement smaller, or you can have it nice and large, but actually let's just keep the shoulders still, shall we? And side to side. So push the hips side to side. Perfect. And then I'd like you to ripple through the spine, or bring the back of the hands together, lift the chest, open the shoulders, open the chest. And then let's take that to a nice big circle with those arms. Beautiful, well done. And then just rest it there. Shake those arms out, shake those legs out, and just to finish off, let's check in with our backs. So lengthen and round your back. Lengthen and round. 2 more of those. That's it. And last one. And come up to standing. Perfect. There we go. Brilliant stuff. I hope that was helpful. I hope you enjoyed that. And do leave me a message or a comment if you want to. That'd be great to hear from you.